Okay, guys, Mike Nelson here with wholesalinghouses101.com, where we teach individuals like you how to flip properties and how to generate financial freedom from doing so. Whew! Today, what I have for you guys is I want to show you how to stalk buyers. Okay, now listen, before you get all freaked out, it's going to be a good stalking, all right? What I'm going to teach you how to do is going to be how to find specific buyers for your deals, how to find buyers that are active right now, and how to really get in touch with them. So the reason why I say stalk buyers, I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but look, this is what you're going to do. First, you're going to set up a Listsource account with my guy. Make sure you set up an account with him because he'll be able to get you cheaper leads than you'll be able to get out there by yourself. These are going to be leads that you're going to purchase from Listsource. They're going to be cheaper than if you was to set up an account for yourself. If you don't have that account set up yet, shoot me an email at mikenelsonrei@gmail.com. My assistants will forward to you his contact information. You'll shoot him an email. He'll set you up an account. But look, let me hop on into it and show you how you can stalk buyers to add to your buyers list. So I'm going to log in, and when I log in, the first thing that you want to do is click create your own. Now, look, this is what we're going to do right here, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go by county. So in Virginia, I'm going to look for my counties, and I know I have 3 counties, so I'm going to do Chesterfield. I'm going to click add. I'm going to go to Henrico. I'm going to click add, and then I'm going to go to Richmond and click add. Now, this is what I'm going to do now that you make sure you guys have to do. You go to options. You want to go to absentee owned properties. Then what you want to do is you want to go to corporate owned properties, and you want to click no preference. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to property. We're going to do the last market sale date, and we're going to do the last let's do the last 3 months, and then you're going to click add. Now, this is the good part, guys. What I'm going to show you how to do right now, it should bring up about 84 properties, 84, 86. Okay, we have 85 properties. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to purchase my list. Now, this is important. You have to do this. You come over here, and the information that you're going to want is you're going to want purchase price. So we're going to do purchase price. Let me see. Prior market sale price. No, that's not it. We're going to add owner transfer sale date and owner transfer sale price. So we're going to click add that to order. So we're looking for owner transfer sale price. And then we're going to add owner sale transfer date. And we're going to add owner transfer record date. Okay, so that's all free information that I'm going to add. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to name this last 3 months. RVA and Chesterfield. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click checkout. I'm going to continue to check out, and I'm going to purchase this video. Once I resume, I'm going to show you guys what you need to do to stalk your seller. So let me stop this. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I downloaded my list. I paid for it. Now I click export. I'm going to export it to a Microsoft Excel file. Click next, submit. Then my list is going to open up. All right, so my list is open. Now, this is the information this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete all of this information right here over to the mail address, delete. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this information right here. The only thing that I really want is I want property address. I really want property address. I don't really care where they live at. I don't need that information right now, but I'm going to take this information right here, and I'm going to delete it. The only other information that I want is, where is it at? Where is it at? I'm going to delete it. Okay, so the information that I needed as far as their purchase price was not listed. So that's not good. The information wasn't listed, but I'm going to show you what you can do. So I'm going to delete this. Okay. So, all right. Now look, I'm going to show you guys what I'm about to do to stalk my buyers, to stalk potential buyers. So what I'm looking for here is I'm going to click this first column and I'm going to sort it. I'm going to sort the column, and now what I'm looking for is LLCs. I'm looking for LLCs. Of course, I do like to use some, owner names, because usually you have individual investors who buy properties often. But what I'm going to do is, this is going to take a little, it's going to be a little work, but hey, look, sometimes you got to do work. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to look for the LLCs. Okay, Priority Home Solutions LLC. I see that this is the property address is 3216 Longwood Drive. They purchased it in January 18th of 2013. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Zillow, because I love Zillow. I'm going to type that address in. Okay, it's not showing up for me. Let me go back and see where that one's in Chesterfield. That's why. So Chesterfield. And what I'm trying to do, guys, is I'm trying to see if this property is either listed for sale, or I'm going to try to find out how much the property was purchased for. So that one didn't work. So let me go to this one right here. Let me go to one in Richmond. All right, so Parrish and Harris LLC. I'm going to go to this one and see if I can find something. All right, this isn't working for me. So I'm going to just go to Google, type in the address. It'll pop up. It popped up in. So this house was sold on 1/13/2013. You can see that it was sold in as-is condition. So what I'm looking for, and this property was probably worth more than $135,000. Now, if it was sold in January, chances are is that, well, I know that an investor purchased this property. Why? Because it's Parrish and Harris LLC. They have a P.O. box. They purchased the property January 8th, 2013. Now, what I would do is, think about it, guys. What's going to happen in this case? It was purchased 3 months ago, so chances is this probably isn't a good one. You can narrow down your search to the last month, the last 2 months. But what you're going to do is you're actually going to go out there and visit this property. Why are you going to visit this property? Well, because what you can do is they're going to probably have contractors working on this home. Now, if they have contractors working on this home, you can actually walk up to the house, knock on the door, talk to the contractors and say, hey, I want to know if I can get in touch with the owners of this property. And most of the times they're going to give you the information. You have the phone number of this buyer, and you can talk to them and say, hey, I want to add you to my buyers list, or hey, if you have a property around the area that you're interested in selling, you can talk to them directly. And what better way to do this than to find the properties that they currently own, that they're working on, and talk to their contractors. Guys, I've done this in my area a ton of times, and I've actually found good, legitimate buyers. Let me go ahead and try another one and see if I can get some information, if I can, find a good one. Let me see. This one is in Richmond, VA. So I'm going to click. Oh, so this one was I know this area. This property was bought for $65,000 in January. And let me see if they listed it. Okay, so they fixed this property up. So they bought it for $65,000. They listed it in February for $139,000. The listing was removed, so which meant they sold this property. So if you do this, for properties that was sold recently for a month, you look at properties that was sold in the last 30 days, you can actually find good properties. You can actually went and visited this property in January sometime or in February, and you could have talked to the actual contractors to find your buyers. to find legitimate buyers. So guys, that's my quick tip for you guys on how to stalk your buyers in a good way. And I call it stalking because you're actually going to the house and visiting the contractors, getting some information on the buyers and adding them to your list ultimately. But you know they're buying properties because you found out that they're purchasing them, in an LLC, or you find out that they're purchasing properties, and then you go to the house and you see a contractor's actually working, and you want to go during the day, like before 5 p.m., before 3 p.m. Those are the best times to go and see if they have contractors working on a property. But that's my tip, guys. Mike Nelson, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. Hopefully this tip will help you guys add buyers to your buyers list, and hopefully you enjoy. Mike Nelson, wholesalinghouses101.com.